2:37 p.m. where I don't know what time it is for y'all out there. If you're on some winter holiday, winter break, Christmas holiday, whatever it is, holiday break at the end of the year. But you know me, just taking it easy tonight. Did what I had to do. Watched a bit of TV with my family, and now it's 2:37 p.m. and we're almost at the start line. I'm going to explain what that statement means in just a bit. My bad, had to burp there. Just gonna wait for some people to start coming into the stream. Who knows? Yo, Dip to Roop, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. You're the first one here. Nice to see you, man. Oh, yo, Tanakami, long time no see. Also, what's up? Hope you're doing good. I don't know if everyone's on holiday yet or not. What's the situation? Where I used to work, yo, FKAC, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. Also, but yeah, where I used to work, I was able to take 2 weeks off at the end of the year. But if it wasn't that, I wouldn't have had much holiday last year. But this year, I'm not working currently and just went to go back to school, so I have all the free time in the world, luckily. My friend who's working, I think he has from the 20th off to the 3rd or something like that. So, he's still working. I guess he has 2 more days of work. But for those who are watching, I don't know, did the holiday season start for you or not yet? I don't know. But it might be late, it might be early wherever you're in the world. But it's kind of a weird time to be streaming, I guess. Because even if you're on the West Coast, I guess it would be like 11:38. And if you have work tomorrow, it won't be, it's not ideal to still be up and watching a Rice Bowl live stream, if you know what I mean. But I woke up at 5:30 tonight or today. Dip your data. What's your Christmas, New Year's plans? Yo, nothing special. Just going to spend time with the family. My brother's back. Well, yeah, my brother's back. Finally he's back home. So yeah, spending time with him, spending time with my parents also, hopefully. But FKAC, it's 1:38 a.m. here. Yo, let's 1:38. So I guess you're out west a bit. Maybe you live in the Midwest. I don't know. Don't want to dox anyone though. Ryan B, yo, I can't read your comment. I'm sorry. I don't know if YouTube has a built-in translate function. Doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like it. But yeah, I woke up at 5:30 p.m. today, and then I did a hard run today. Actually, folks, I was bringing like towards the end. I was bringing it down to sub 4 minute kilometers. So I'm a bit tired. Dipterub data. It's 14:40 here. All right, let's go. 14:40. The noons or the afternoon squad. A delightful troll. Do you plan on going to other countries and trying their food? Yo, not maybe not just for the food, because it's so expensive to travel. But yo, that's one of the reasons I like going to Japan so much, because I already know I enjoy the food, and yeah, I have family over there, so I just stay with them, so it's not that expensive. So yeah, like other countries, it's like it's more complicated, right? I would have to like get a hotel, convert my cash. Like it seems like a big thing in. Yeah, honestly, not so much. Maybe the United States again would be fun, like, to places I've never been to, but or places in Canada I've never been to also, but yeah, we'll see, 2025 is indeed a new year. Bingo, will you be returning to Japan? Maybe, I'm not sure, but it would be nice if I could go back next year before school starts actually, but there's like a lot of moving parts, moving pieces, and going back to Japan, and it sounds easy and all, but there's always money associated to that, having to fly back and then like staying there, so it's rather expensive, right? Look, I could probably afford it, no problem, but still like finding a good plane ticket, and then yeah, I have to see if I can stay with my grandma. I could probably stay with her again. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna see. But maybe next year would be nice before school starts. Ryan B, what does a fish learn when it goes to school? Physics. God. Yo, these puns, some of these puns I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't stream today. I don't know. I'm a bit sleepy. Not gonna lie. I still have to edit a bit after this. And like I was saying before, I woke up at 5:30 p.m. 5:30 p.m. It was dark when I woke up, so that was definitely not an S tier situation. I went to bed at 7 a.m. So I guess I slept for 10.5 hours. So it is what it is. Dipter Data, are you using the equipment behind you? No, unfortunately, the pull-up bar I can't use because all our door frames are just like they're no good. We're not able to use them. They're too old. It's going to destroy the house. So I was using that to do elevated push-ups at one point, but yeah, it's not the situation anymore. Like I would. I think I'm gonna have to buy a power rack at one point to do pull-ups if I want to do it at home. It really target my back, but yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see. And for those who've been following the channel, I don't know, like for those who are interested at least though, for the long video situation, you know, oh man, yo, my brain isn't working while I'm so sleepy. I might have to end the stream actually, because it's like my brain, like, it's just not working well. I might come back tomorrow to stream actually, to be honest, because yeah, I don't know, like I don't see how I would be able to continue doing this because I'm not thinking straight. But yeah, it's hard. Anyways, yeah. So I found like in a hard drive some old videos that I can edit. So I might do that for a bit before going to bed. I still want to edit it short. I might try to go to bed early tonight actually and wake up, at a bit more normal time so I could like continue cleaning up the house a bit. We're doing a big cleanup because my mom's not here now. So me and my dad, it was party night every night. Watching TV and eating food and all that. But we're gonna try to clean up the place before my mom comes back. I think so. I don't want to wake up at 5:30 again, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream sooner or later. I don't know, cause like the brain is just not braining today. Unfortunately, I don't know. It's the first time this has happened. In a while. When I used to go to work and live stream after, sometimes I'd be tired, but I, I'd have energy and all that. But today, yo, it's a bit low energy, so maybe it's not the right day to stream. Unfortunately, might just edit, might just edit a video. Bro, do you still want to work in the food manufacturing industry? Nah, honestly. Oh, well, maybe if I were to work in the food manufacturing industry again, it would probably be like something like on. I'd like to work in like the technology side of things, so like the IT, like you know what I would want to be honestly is to be like the computer guy at work in food manufacturing. Like that would interest me a lot. So we'll see. Anyways, we'll see. Thank you for the question, Dipteroop. But I think I'm gonna go to sleep soon actually, because it's like my brain is just not functioning correctly. And well, I'm not gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna edit a video a bit. But yeah, just like yeah, I might have to go back to the food industry though if school doesn't work out. But we're gonna have to see. But yeah, my bad, yo, Dipter. I feel bad. It was the couple of people who are watching right now. I apologize in advance having to log off this early. I've only been streaming for what 7.5 minutes, and my energy's a bit low today, and it is what it is. It is what it is. But sometimes it happens. This is real life. You watch YouTube videos, you watch YouTube live streams, and everyone's like, "Whoa, greatest day ever! It's positivity! Whoa, Tanakami, take care, dude. Yo, Tanakami or Taka, yeah, Tanakami. Yo, thank you so much. Yo, what's up, main? How's it going? Hope you're doing good. Is it your first time watching the stream? I don't recognize your name. If it's your first, leave a one if it's your first time watching the stream, or leave it two if it's not. But yeah, with that being said, oh snap, there's like 11 people watching now, though. I was about to log off, but like, yo, if people are watching, I don't know, I might stay on like for a few more minutes, but oh, yo, main, okay, first time for main watching, yo. If you don't know who I am, my name is the Rice Bowl channel, Rice Bowl, and I make what I eat in a day videos. I talk about my life. I used to work at McDonald's and like several other jobs. I've worked 10 jobs in the past 10 years, so yeah, yo, it is what it is. So I talk about that on YouTube Shorts content, and I make long videos also. So main, if you're interested, check out the channel and feel free to subscribe if you're interested. Yo, Stephen Bunn, what's up? Yo, hope you're doing good, Stephen Bunn. Long time no see. Yo, wait, it looks like people are starting to join the stream, join the chat. Yo, I hope everyone's doing good. I hope everyone's like approaching the holiday season. I was planning on logging off soon, but yo, if people are still watching, I don't know. But like to be fair, like yo, I'm pretty tired. I think I'm gonna go to bed early. Yo, Vanessa Marquez. Yo, Vanessa, how's it going? It's the first time I see you in the chat. Also, it might be one in chat if it's the first time you joined the stream. But oh wait, never mind. Actually, I'm not too sure anymore. Main first, where are you from, Rice? Yo, I'm from North America. My mom, she's a mix of Canada, U.S., and my dad's Japanese. So I'm a mix of that. So I'm Mr. International. So if I end up marrying someone who's international, or also our kid's going to be really international, and then if our international kid marries another international kid and has kids, I might have some really international looking grandchildren. So that's always exciting to look forward to. Dip Troop Data, you seem to have lost some weight. Nah, I don't know. I think it's just the lighting. Yeah, it might just be the lighting. But to be fair, lately I've been waking up at like 5 p.m. So I'm only eating once a day, and then like potato chips also. So, but I don't think I lost weight that much. See, I haven't weighed myself in a while. I used to weigh myself every single day actually, and that like I never really had an eating disorder or anything serious like that, but when you start weighing yourself every day, you start being like, yo, let's see how far you can push it, like trigger warning for those who might have eating disorders, so it might be like relatable a bit. But yeah, anyways, like I'm for the record, I'm like 5'10" and a half. I'm between 5'10" and 5'11", and I used to weigh like 167 pounds, almost 107, like 70 pounds, honestly. And I was able to bring that down to 147. And then like in order to get down to 147, it took me like I'm trying to think how long it took me. If I went I guess it took me like um wait, let me just try to do the math here because I think it took me 8 months. I'm not sure. It's like 7 months, 6 months. Like I basically lost 20 pounds in 6 months, and I started pushing my body a lot actually, and like restricting on sweets and all that, and that like like you hear people lose a bunch of weight going on diets and all that, and I always ask myself like, can it be me? Could it be me? But then like I tried it once, like not really dieting or anything like that, but just like doing a lot of cardio and just limiting like my sweets and like restricting calories and all that, and I lost almost 20 pounds, so in 6 months. So I was pretty shocked actually. But you start getting into a mindset like you see food as a number, and yeah, I'm no longer 147 for the record. I'm around 160, 158, something like that. And what's kind of scary about weight gain though, like not that anyone asked, but what's kind of scary about weight gain though is like it's so easy to gain weight. I went from like 155, 150, something like that to 170 in the span of a month because I was eating French fries every day at not the McDonald's, at the restaurant I used to work at. It wasn't at McDonald's, they didn't let us eat for free, but at the restaurant they let us eat for free. And we had really good barbecue sauce, we had really good spices. So like I was basically just eating French fries every day, and I gained like 20 pounds in a month, like 15, 20 pounds, and that took me almost like a year to like lose. So it's kind of scary how I could gain all that weight. Like it's my fault, right? It was me putting the fries like in my body, but to lose that, like, to be fair though, it wasn't like any strict dieting or anything like that, just moderation. But like still, man, it took me like 8 months, so that kind of spooked me, not gonna lie. But James Plivries, been following for a while. It'd be awesome if you could check out my brand. Oh, my band. White Girl Wasted. Okay, yo, James, do you have any videos on YouTube though? Wait, James, is James still in chat? I don't know. If James, give us a sign of life if yo, James, give us a sign of life if you're still in the chat. Ryan, we're also mixed brother. Well, also mixed brother. I'm not too sure what Ryan is saying. Dipter Data. Still Mr. Conveyor Belt Sushi Vids. Has that become expensive too from your recent Japan visit? Yo, it was my recent Japan visit. What happened this time I was in Japan is like my grandma's a bit older now, so like I didn't want to leave her in the house like alone too much. Like she's like 93 or 94 now, so like I just wanted to like be. And since this time I didn't stay for like a long time. Like last time I was there, I stayed for over a year. The time before that, it was like almost a year also. But this time I was only there for 3 months. So yeah, I wanted to spend a lot of time with her. So unfortunately, I didn't go to Conveyor Belt Sushi all that much. And the times I did, I went with family, so I can't really just pull up my phone and be like, "What's up, guys? We're at the Conveyor Belt Sushi." You know what I mean? So, anyways, main is name. I'm a German Italian. Oh, yo, let's go more multiculturalism. But a lot of people get asked like, do they feel more tuned into one side or another? Like I don't know, like for you, man, if you feel more German, if you feel more Italian, like feel free to share if you want, or you could keep that to yourself. But me, I feel more in tune with my Asian side because people see me and they don't assume I'm half white, so they're like, whoa. They just treat me as full Asian. But then yo, James, okay, yo, James, more about the band. I unfortunately I can't check it out. Yeah, I can't check it out while I'm going live. I don't have a computer and I do everything from my phone. But is it like are you the vocalist, or like do you have is there a YouTube page, or like where can I check out the band? Like just let me know. Maybe like a title of a song feel free to put in chat and I'll check it out. I'm interested. Dipterub Data, how's your Google Pixel phone's performance, bro, after some months of usage? Okay, so it's been over a year I've had the Google Pixel. I believe I have the 8. And it's like, it's been amazing, you know? The only hiccup, and I think it's like, it might have to do with my SD card, is when I no, not the SD card, it's all in storage memory, actually. When I transfer videos from my phone to my computer, basically, like, I like to put it in chronological order so I just could copy and paste. And yeah, unfortunately, like, sometimes it takes a lot of time for it to load into chronological order, sometimes it doesn't. But other than that, you know, the camera is amazing. Everything's smooth. I could play the newest mobile games, no problems, you know. Main first name, I live in Germany. Oh, the thing is though, like, depending on where you live and like how much you earn per month, because I don't know, like, if Google makes the phones cheaper abroad. If, like, let's say you live somewhere where people make like $500 a month, if it's adjusted, if the Google Pixel's price is adjusted, or you end up having to pay like 3 months of salary, I don't know. Like, it is a pretty expensive phone, I will say, but the performance is so far top notch. Not an ad. Main is name. I live in Germany, so I feel more German. Oh, I guess that happens, you know. I'm interested. With that being said, I'm interested. Like, you're half Italian, right? So I'm interested to go to Italy, though, to try the food out. But you know, I think it would be complicated, and I heard there's like a risk of getting your wallet stolen and all that. So I don't know. I don't know if I could deal with that either. That seems stressful for me a bit. But anyways, James Plevris. One of our songs' name is "Don't Forget," and we are on YouTube. Okay, yo, I'm gonna take a screenshot right now, just so I don't forget. Yo, if someone in the chat could go listen to the song, and like, yo, just like, is it? Oh, and you're a vocalist. Snap. Is it like a rock band, or? Cause you must know. I don't know if this is the first time you watch streams. So, yo, I'm big onto music. Like right now, I'm practicing the banjo. I used to play the piano and the clarinet. I recently got a electric wind instrument, wind synths, or whatever you want to call it, an iwi, or whatever you want to call it. So, yo, I love music, and I love practicing music, so, yo, like, if you're part of a band or anything like that, like James, I'm interested to hear. So leave more details in the comments down below. But yo, if someone could check it out on YouTube, and let us know in the chat what it's like, cause I'm curious. Or if James, you want to do some self promotion, feel free, cause um I'm interested. Dipteroop data. Use files by Google and will be useful. Oh, okay, yo. Use files by Google. That will be useful. Alright. Wait, do you have a Google Pixel also, Dipteroop? Because if that's the case, yo, twins. But yeah, yo, if you have good tips like that, I'm gonna look files by Google. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. So I guess I could just transfer the footage then. Because right now I have a system, and not gonna lie, like, sometimes it takes me an hour to transfer my footage. Spooky Nerd, what's your favorite band? Okay, I guess, like, if we had to break it down into groups, how can I do this? Okay, so I like a lot of the, like that emo pop punk stuff. So like My Chemical Romance, Fall Out Boys, Green Day, Sum 41, Blink 182. Like, I like that kind of music, but I also like electric fusion, jazz fusion. So like T Square, Cassiopeia, that kind of music. No, Prism is another one that I like. And then, like, I don't know, stuff like Dragon Force I like also. I'm trying to think what I have, and then I like a lot of like Japanese rap. So just like Inmang, Mukade, people like Keep, people like that. And I'm trying to think what else I listened to recently. Bloomvase. I don't know. I listened to it, but the thing is, like, it might not be that relatable for those at home who are watching. But a lot of the stuff on the radio, Noah Kahan, I like also. Noah Kahan's music I like. Especially because he incorporates the banjo in his music, and I'm a big banjo guy, right? And I'm trying to think what else I like. I guess in the bluegrass stream, like those people like Rob Clark, String Bean, Grandpa Jones, all those people, I'm a fan of also. But feel free to leave some band recommend. Whiteout Girl, that another J-pop band. Zuttomayo, Yorushka. Yeah, Yorushka I like a lot, Yorushka. But people might be confused on what I'm talking about, so I'm going to think I'm going to stop here. But Main first, but feel free to share some band suggestions in the chat below. Main is the name. I'm 1 or 2 times per year in Italy, down in the south, and there are not that many tourists or pickpockets. Oh, so I guess it depends where you go, right? But is the south the touristy pot? Or I guess no, you're saying there's not that many tourists, so I guess it's not. But do you have family down there? Cause I don't know, cause me the thing is like if I go somewhere and like like having to like deals to like getting a hotel and like sometimes I do it, but I'm not a fan of that kind of traveling. I just like going to see my family in Japan, to be honest, and I know I'm going to enjoy it because what I'm scared of is I go somewhere and I spend like thousands of dollars and I don't end up enjoying it, and then it's like, man, I just wasted like $3,000 in 2 weeks, but at least I know, like, if I go to Japan, I see my family, I like the food, I like the entertainment, and it's somewhere I enjoy. At least I know it's like a safe option for me, a safe bet for me. So that's why I keep on going back. I'd like to visit Hawaii though. I'd like to visit Hawaii one time before I pass. Anyways, dip through data. Yep, I use a Pixel 2. Let's go, Pixel fam. It's an expensive phone, but you honestly for cell phones you get what you pay for. Because before this phone, I guess I had an Asus Liquid Z3 or some kind of, it was a $99 phone. I got it straight from the factory, I think. I'm not too sure. $99, and that lasted me a bit. And then I had a Motorola G7 or something like that, and that lasted me like 3 years or something. But hey, honestly, like the Pixel is night and day. Like you really get what you pay for. I think. Yo, Vortex Coder, what's up? Member of the channel, Triple S tier situation. Thank you for financially supporting this channel. I appreciate it. And if anyone else is interested in financially supporting the channel, you can become a member. I don't know where you have to click, but you can become like Vortex Coder and have your name turn into green and have a little emblem beside your name and be able to use little stickers. But don't feel forced to, please. Spooky Nerd, I'll go to the MCR tour next year. Oh, I didn't know My Chemical Romance. That's the thing. I don't really keep up with bands or music or anything like that. So I don't know who's on tour, who's. Oh, okay. I didn't even know My Chemical Romance was still together. But I think there was one huge tour they were doing. At one point it was like My Chemical Romance, Green Day. Like all the top dogs, right? Weaver, and it was like $400. It was like not the Get Back tour or festival or whatever it's called. Someone was talking to me at work about it when I used to work. But yeah. Anyways, I I've only been to one concert in my life, and it was James Taylor 2016 with my mom. That was an S tier situation, and haven't really been to a concert since. Tanakami Yorushika is great. Yorushika is an S tier situation. I like so much. I like their older music, to be fair, like Itte and Ongaku Yameta. Like Hareru. Like I like some of their older stuff a lot more than the more recent stuff. Oh, if you like Yorushika, Tanakami, check out the band Haruha, Harha. It's like, it's so good. And it's similar. Dipter that I even used the same Motorola as yours. Oh snap, did you use a Asus before? No, an Acer. I didn't have an Asus. I had an Acer. Snap, what are the chances, Dipter, from going to a Motorola? I think everyone who has a Motorola can agree, like, it's not a bad phone, but then it's like, sometimes you want more. Like me, it would be nice to have like crisp pictures, crisp video, and all that. So, you know, we get the nicer model after. Anyways, good guy, bro. My feet are cold. Wear socks. I'm wearing wool socks right now. So this has been helping me out. I used to have like huge problems actually during the winter because I didn't like wearing socks indoors, and I'd be like, oh, my feet are freezing. My feet are so cold. Like help. But ever since I got these wool socks. Esther situation. JHE, hi Rice, JHE, nice to see you back, regular of the stream right here, folks. Hope you're doing good. Um, Tanakami noted, yeah. So if anyone else is interested in getting into Japanese music and you want to listen to a band that's like not huge, and you can maybe like flex its goal, like, whoa, I'm so underground. This foreign band that no one listens to. Well, they still have, I think they have like 40,000 subscribers though, to be fair. But Haruha, Harha, really good music. Um, uh, Vortex Coder. Any updates on work or school? Yo, I got an email from school saying that. Okay, so basically, for those who are like first time watching here, why am I not working? I quit my job in July. Went back to Japan for like 3 months. No, yeah, well, went back to Japan in like August and then stayed there for 3 months. Came back at the end of October. Drove to Seattle with my brother. That and then like I was basically like away for like almost 2 weeks. Came back here like 3 weeks. So it's been almost a month now, actually, honestly. Like came back like a month ago and now why am I not working? Because I'm trying to go back to school. But then there was like a whole communication issue where I wasn't really getting communication. We might not have enough students, this and that. Okay, recently, last week, we got an email stating that please let us know if you're interested in joining the program. Because if you're interested, it's going to be, we need to collect the data basically. And I've already paid like $200 for this whole process, right? I had to order some certificates from my university. I had to like pay the registrar so they could like check out my documents and all that. But, anyways, very disorganized. And then they sent an email saying like, "Oh, we apologize for the lack of communication. Like, could you let us know if you're still interested?" Interested. So I let them know, "Hey, I am still interested." And then they're like, 2 days ago, I got an email saying, "Thank you to everyone who let us know that you're still interested. But can you, if you haven't let us know yet, could you let us know by the end of the week?" So I don't know if school is happening, but if it is happening, like they said in the email, it's going to be in February. So yeah, you might see less of Rice Bowl online, unfortunately. Yeah, it's sad, because it's like the videos keep me sane, but it is what it is. Like I need to like sort out my life a bit also, because like these jobs I've been working at, I could talk about it if people are interested. Go into detail, but like I've worked 10 jobs in the past 10 years. I've been job hopping a lot, and the money just isn't it. Dipteruptata. Motorola is just value for money, bro. Enough for school. Yeah, yeah, but basically, yeah, that's true. Like value for money, but it's still a solid phone in my opinion. Like the Motorola G7. Well, back in the day when I got it in 21, 2020. That phone, like when I got it, it was like miles better than the Acer or the Asus I had. Like I was able to play like phone games and like the pictures actually look decent because everyone in university like you know what it's like when you're in university, right? You communicate, you try to like exchange notes and like get each other's like notes and homework and all that, so we take pictures. But my phone, the Asus phone or the Acer phone I had, the camera was so bad. So I'd send my pictures, but it was so blurry, people couldn't read anything. So someone actually offered to give me their iPhone 5S at the time, so I could like, 'cause they felt so bad. And my phone was all cracked and it was like coming apart, and I was like, no, it's okay. And then another person like just gave me their old Samsung S2 to take pictures. So yeah, that's why I have like a bunch of like these random smartphones because people have been generous enough to give them to me. But yeah, the Motorola phone though was like a breath of fresh air, honestly, compared to that Acer I used to use. And if I didn't have that, like I wouldn't have been able to start YouTube, honestly. So I'm grateful for that phone. I still have it upstairs. I'm gonna feature it in a video maybe. Main first name Fatima Yamaha Royksop and Justice. Three bands that I like. I don't know any of those, but are they German bands though? I'm not too sure. Patricia, hey bro, what time is in Japan? Yo, yo, yo. It's currently I believe it's 2:05 p.m. in Japan right now. I believe that's what the time is, but I'm not sure. What waste? How Uniqlo going, bro? Quick. So I never applied to be a brand ambassador or anything like that, but I'm still wearing their clothes, not an ad, not sponsored. I just like Uniqlo clothes. And I've been ever since I was a young kid, because this is before everyone was like whoa Japan, whoa Uniqlo, whoa. Like when I was a kid, like it was before, like influencer culture and like Instagram and all that, so people didn't know. But I'd come back and tell people about heat tech. I'd be like, yo, astronauts wear this and that. I don't know if it was true. That's what my dad told me at least. But I used to wear heat tech back in like 2006 or something like that, and people were like, oh, yeah. I was like, yo, this is so warm. Anyways, with that being said, and now everyone is on the Uniqlo train, but I was there pre 2010. Dipter Data, when will you vlog with your bro? Come the one you took recently. Long videos, please. Yo, I'm edit. So basically, I found like three or four videos that I took with my brother back in 2021 when we traveled like in Japan together. Because even when I'm in Japan, I don't travel that all that much. Like last time when I was there for a year, or over a year, I probably traveled max 10 days and all of that year, you know? So, like, I don't travel all that much when I'm over there. But I have some footage that I did take that I'm going to separate in maybe three or four videos. So stay tuned, but it's just a lot of footage, I'm not going to lie. So it's just taking a lot of time for me to edit. And a lot of the time, the audio isn't that clear. So I think I'm going to have to add captions or all that. But right now, I'm just doing the cuts and all that. But I have found footage to edit, and my brother is back. So, yeah, we might film something together. We'll see, though. We'll see. Sciafic Siami. Yo, bro, how old are you? I'm in my late 20s, so you could guess 27, 28, 29 in that region, but I'm in my late 20s. She loves her wife. Yo, Rice Ball, yo, what's up? She loves your wife. Hope you're doing good. Um, Mine first name. Do you know the recipe for the Big Mac sauce? I don't know the recipe, but it just looks like ketchup, relish, mayonnaise, and mustard. I don't know. I might be wrong. Let me know in the chat down below if you're interested. What? Waste. Question: how popular are sports bikes in Japan? Actually, I don't think they're that popular because most people who I see cycle, they're on like they call them like mommy bikes, like mamachari, and it's like what like mom's ride, quote unquote. So there's no gears. There's just like two regular brakes and a basket in the front. They're quite heavy. It's not like the sports bikes where you're able to like raise those with your pinky and be like, whoa, carbon frame or anything. It's really not like that, you know. But a lot of people ride those kinds of bikes. Sports bikes, I would say like 1% or less, at least in my neighborhood. But to be fair, the neighborhood I live in is pretty like it's not hip and young, right? You know, it wouldn't be like if maybe in the center of Tokyo it's a different. Well, to be fair, in the center of Tokyo, people don't really cycle, but where I live, it's like a lot of older people, so older folks, so they're all on those kinds of bikes actually. The dude, love your stuff, man. Yo, the dudes, thank you so much for watching. Just watching, you know, supports the channel a lot, so I appreciate it. Weiss, he's 40, bro. Trust. Am I 40? I don't know. I might be. I might be 46. I might be 51. But JG, can you say what I eat in a day living in Japan in French? Ce que je mange dans what how ce que je mange dans une journée en vivant au Japon or something like that, I guess. Ce que je mange en vivant. No, I have to say it fast, right? Because in English I say it really fast. Like what I eat in a day. This is everything I eat in a day living in Japan. Ceci est ce que je mange dans une journée vivant au Japon. No, ceci est ce que je mange dans une journée vivant au Japon. Something like that, I think. I'm not too sure. If you're French, let me know. Wise, really, that's interesting. Cold, yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, yeah, it's mostly those the bikes with the baskets, but they don't go fast like 20 kilometers an hour. It's a struggle on those bikes. Vortex Coder, have you considered doing a master's? Is it expensive over? I think if I were to do a master's in the thing is, like, I'm not going to lie, other than food science, there's not that much that interests me in like university, quote unquote. So I was like taking a look. I was like, yo, should I do a master's? But it's like, yo, I'm not that interested in like let's say chemistry or like any of these other sciences. And I guess I have to do a science adjacent master's because I have a bachelor's in science, right? I'm not too sure. I didn't like look that much into it, but there was like not really that much that interested me. And since I'm trying to like distance myself from food science. I didn't really want to do a food science master's. And another reason why I didn't want to do a food science master's is I worked with a lot of people who have master's degrees. Like my department in quality control where I used to work, in one of the food factories I used to work. I'm basically surrounded with people. I'm like the least educated person with only a bachelor's. This is what I'm trying to say. Everyone had a master's. The lady who used my desk in the morning, she had a master's. The lady who sat in front of me, I believe she had two bachelors, or I think she had a bachelor in food science and a bachelor in chemical engineering. I'm not too sure. Then the lady who was diagonal from me, she had some kind of master's in engineering. Then the guy who worked diagonal also, he was my friend at work, but he had a master's in like material engineering. And then the guy sitting beside me, he had like a master's in food science. So everyone has masters, and they're making like, except the guy working beside of me, he had a different job title, but the other people, they were all making like the same as me, or just a few like $2 more. Like I'm telling you, like machine operators were making more. I think general laborers in the factory were making more. So I'm just like, yo, do I really want to get a master's, in food science? Not really. And the other food place I used to work at, the lady I used to work with, like we used to work in the same department, research and development. She had a master's, and we made the same salary, so yeah, I don't know. For me, I don't really see the purpose of getting a food science master's, unfortunately. So that's why I'm trying to go back to school for like an unrelated field. And if I could make $50,000 a year, so in USD it would be like maybe 38,000 USD a year. Like yo, that's a start. Because right now I'm making like way less than that. Anyways, Safik Siami. Yo, how did you learn French? I went to French elementary school. I speak three languages like that, but it's not because I'm wicked smart or anything. It's not um uh, high IQ or anything like that. It's just I grew up in a blessed environment. I was lucky. Mine is the name. Please try German proverb Zen, Zeigen, Zian, Zen, Zenter, Zucker, Zum, Zuricher, Zu. Yo, what does that mean though? Like, did I just say something bad in German? Cause yo, I don't want to get canceled. Every single time people are like, yo, like say something from my language, yo, I'm like, cause one guy got me, and he's like, whoa, you just said that, and I was like, whoa, yo, I didn't mean to say that, so I don't want to get canceled, but JJ, what jobs would you consider to work right now? Okay, so currently I'm not working, but I am still on Indeed and websites like, oh yo, what's up, Aliu3798? Hope you're doing good. Long time no see, but yeah, thank you for tuning in. If you can't stay too late, that too much, that's okay. It is a weird time, I understand, but thank you for watching. But yeah, JHE, like right now, basically I'm on Indeed because I might go back to school, right? So I don't want to like just jump into a full-time job right now and be like, whoa, sorry, I have to quit. School is starting 2 months later. So I'm just checking like Indeed, kind of to see what's on the market and all that. But yeah, there's not much. There's a few like quality control positions in the food industry, but another option I have that I'm thinking about is going back to working in restaurants actually. Restaurants seem to be paying like more and more than when I used to work there, and if I could like somehow get involved with the like overtime pay and all that, like that might be a decent chunk of money. The most money I've ever made in my life actually is when I used to work in a restaurant. I used to be a line slash prep cook. I used to do the appetizers, the pizza, deal with the oven, the grill, the fryers. I basically did everything but saute at that place. And the other cook I worked with, he did all the stations also, including saute. So that was a really hectic workplace. And some days would work 16 hours a day, but a regular day there was like closer to 12, 14 hours. And it's kind of weird how it worked there. I don't think I really got overtime pay. And I didn't really understand what was going on. I was a bit young, but yeah, I was making a lot of money at that. Well, a lot of money, quote unquote. I think the most I ever made in my life is $2,800 in a month, and it was working at that restaurant when I was still a student. But yeah, unfortunately, ever since I quit that job, five, six, like 6 or 7 years ago, I've never been able to make that much money despite like having a university degree and all that. So yeah, I don't know. It doesn't give me like too much hope about my future or the food science industry, so to say, because yeah, a lot of the people I work with have like 10 years, 20 years of experience. They're only making like 25 an hour. But yeah, like Toji says, I am pretty cooked right now. But yeah, I might go back to work in restaurants because they pay a lot. But another option I saw, it's like if I become a forklift operator though, like I'd be able to make around $10,000 more off the bat, even if I were to return at the same company I was working at. Cause before I quit, basically I was like really friendly with the supervisor or like the boss for shipping, and well, like yeah, the shipping boss. And he told me like, yo, if you're ever interested in working with us in the warehouse, just let me know. Just come knocking on my door. This and that. Like we were pretty close. Like when I quit my company, like my whole department did like they threw me a party and they signed my card, this and that, and he was one of the only people outside from my department who signed my card. But yeah, we were pretty friendly. With all that being said, but yeah, I don't know. Like if I were to return to that company as a forklift operator or forklift driver, I could be making like $10,000 more minimum off the bat. So it's like I don't know. I'm starting to think a bit. Mine first name. It means 10 goats, pull 10 zenters, sugger, zoo, and Zero. So yeah, that's a tongue twister on its own in English though, mine. Dipter data. You can specialize in quality control certification, bro. Be a QC auditor. Yo, I'm thinking about it. But well, no, honestly, no. I said that, but no. I think I'm good with like quality control, this and that. Well, how much does a QC auditor make? Because I saw some jobs and they were paying like to become a QC auditor, and then you go to different factories and they're paying 21 an hour, and you travel like 2 weeks out of the month, and I'm like, yo, like this isn't worth it, honestly. Like especially since I don't like traveling all that much. Like I think I'm not too sure how much minimum wage is in like my region here anymore. I think it's around 15, $16. So, I'm like, yo, it's like it's true, $5 an hour more is like quite a bit, but still it's not like a like such a drastic change in quality of life, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm trying to think like what to do for my next step, like if school doesn't work out. Because I can't go work, like I can't go back to work in restaurants. Like to be fair, like I worked at what, McDonald's, and then one place we did like bar food, Italian food, Greek food. It was like a wombo combo situation. Then I worked in like a cafeteria. Then I worked at one place in Japan, and the parent company also owned another restaurant that was part of like that got onto the Bib Gourmand. So it was pretty like yeah, we weren't that like like fine dining or anything, but like it was a legit place, not gonna lie. And then I worked at a takeout place in Japan. So I've worked at like five different places. So I don't know, I have like experience, quote unquote, but I don't necessarily see it as a career because like if I have kids in the future, this and that, I'm never going to be home. I'm going to miss their birthday. Like have to go to work on Saturday, Sunday. So yeah, I'm trying to think what I'm going to do next. Anyways, at Toji, mm, Toji, Toji, Toji Berter, no, Bertan Gojo, Toji Bertan Gojo. Why did you quit? Yo, the only reason why I quit my job, it's not like I had a huge fight or anything, was the people there, but yo, I was just like, yo, I want to go see my grandma in Japan because she's like older now, and I told her 2 years ago that I'd come see her next year. And old people like really hold on to stuff like that, like. So I didn't want to like lie to her or anything. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna come back next year, this and that. And next year it was this year basically. So I quit my job because I couldn't take more than like 3 weeks off. So yeah, that's the only reason why I quit. And I gave my job like 5 months notice, so they had time to replace me. But my motivation was pretty low at one point. Like I was like one of the lowest paid in the whole factory out of 300 people or whatever. I think it was like really really at the bottom. Like you could count on one hand how many people were paid less than me. So like my motivation was really low, and we had a lot of responsibility, folks. And like to me, what like kind of annoyed me was like we have all this responsibility and we have to protect the consumer, right? Because that's what you do in quality control. You have to make sure that the person who's going to eat the food that was made in like an automized way, a mechanical way, is going to like not get sick, right? It's safe to eat. So there's like a bit of stress like associated with that. And then there's some people who are just treating the job almost as like a little like side hustle, part-time gig. So it's not a top priority to them. So, and they get paid more than me. So it's like I guess that disconnect that made me like very demotivated at one point. Dipter data QC auditor salary is high, bro. Yo, it might be like a regional thing because like where I live, like it doesn't really seem to be the case. But like I don't know, I can look into it more. But from what I've seen, like it doesn't pay all that much, unfortunately. Yo, Krusty, how's it going? What's up? Yo, Krusty's been subbed for about a year and a half. Yo, shout out to Krusty. One in chat for Krusty, folks. Party at my Iggy. I don't know why the stream was shown to me, and I don't know the context, but it feels like a good time to sub. Yo, you said it. Yo, real talk, straight facts. I believe it's a good time to sub. Also, if you're not subscribed, welcome to the Rice Bowl channel. I make what I eat in a day videos. I talk about my life, work 10 jobs in 10 years. So I talk about that on like short form content, long form content. I do little vlogs, more stream of conscious type videos, and I also do the lives. Yo, it's the full package here. If you're interested, consider subscribing. Vortex Coder, what about becoming a truck driver? I heard they pay a lot in Louisiana. Yo, I want like my one of my dreams like when I was little, I had a phase when I was like 12 years old, right? Like all I wanted to be a trucker. And now that I have my driver's license, I realized is like, yo, I'm just a nervous driver. And I got into an accident once, so yeah, unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna happen. Like, I'm already nervous, like, behind the wheel of a regular car. Like, I don't think I'd be able to handle, like, the stress associated to, like, driving a 16 wheeler, unfortunately. Yo, party at my Iggy is concerned by Krusty's name. Yeah, yo, Krusty, I don't know why YouTube lets you keep it either. I'm not going to read the rest of it because I don't want this channel to get taken down, but I still appreciate the support and the subscription to the Rice Bowl channel. JHE, border security. Yo, border security is an option also. I guess I guess like a lot of people want to work at the airport though, so yeah, I don't know. Like right now though, like I'm trying to I'm trying to look for stuff that's like relatively close to home because I don't have a car either, so I can't go all that far and it has to be pretty accessible by bus. So yeah, I'm gonna have to see what happens because I don't have a car right now, and it's like really expensive to buy one, and if I wanted one, like I could probably buy one and make it work, but it's like I'd rather like keep my money aside and invest it and let it grow. So yeah, it's a bit tricky like with all the constraints to find something like that's nearby or bus accessible. Ideally somewhere where I could go by bike, but like that's very limiting also. So but yeah, career wise, like I've given up a bit. If I'm not gonna lie, like I don't really feel like there's bright prospects in my career. And this is not me being like a doomer or anything like that. I'm just being realistic. Like I have a lot of gaps in my resume, and even now, like right now, I'm not working, waiting to go back to school. This is just another gap that's happening. But it is what it is. Like the food manufacturing industry is like always understaffed. They're always looking for people. I feel like recently when it was my birthday, an old coworker who worked in the quality control department, just messaged me. It's like, yo, we need people in the morning if you're interested. Haven't spoken to her in like 2 or 3 years, but yeah, they're always looking for people. So if ever I need to go like work, there are places, but yeah, I'm just trying to say because I don't want to keep on quitting every year, if you know what I mean. Told you, go to the gym and try boxing, bro. Yo, there's one boxing gym nearby actually, but I think they're shutting down. I'm not too sure. But I'm more into running, calisthenics, that kind of thing. Not going to show my muscles right now, but I do enjoy exercise. Fabi, yo, what's up, Rice? Yo, what's up, Fabi? Hope you're doing good. Stop by before I go to sleep. Yeah, yo, I guess it's late. I don't know what time it is for you, but for me, it's almost 3:30 a.m. But we're gonna see what happens. We're going to see what happens, how much longer I can continue. I was tired at the first 5 minutes. I was very low energy, but I have a bit more energy now. Thank you to the people who leave questions, comments, or concerns. One in chat for everyone. But with that being said, because it without the comments, questions, or concerns, I'm unable to keep on going live because I get too tired. Part of my favorite go-to thing to make me, I would have to say it's like okonomiyaki. So it's just like a mixed batter with cabbage, and then you fry that up in like a pancake shape, and then you put like a Japanese style barbecue sauce on top of it almost, and it's a triple S tier situation. Toji, how old are you? I'm in my late 20s, 27, 28, 29. Yo, Megantron86, what's up? Hope you're doing good. Yo, party at my Eggy. We love Krusty here, never changed, dude. Yo, shout out to Krusty. Megatron86, aloha. Yo, if you're watching from Hawaii, yo, that's crazy, because, like, I was just talking about it today in the stream, how I wanted to visit Hawaii. But it seems expensive. If anyone who has been could let me know. I don't know. I have to do the research if ever I go. I don't know when that would be. Maybe in 10 or 20 years. But I am indeed interested in going to Hawaii. If not, like I'm fine with just going back to Japan. For the same old experience every time. Because at least it's a safe bet for me that I know that I'm going to enjoy and I'm not going to waste any money. Toji, what would you do different if you could go back in time? Like when I were 14 or something, yo, the biggest thing I would do different is like probably not study food science and I would have studied something that's like more profitable. So back in the day when I was in university, probably go into something like computer science or something like that and just suck it up, because like at the end of the day, people are like, oh, you have to like study something you're interested in. No, 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 no. Like, and if you enjoy your job, like, you're never going to have to work a day in your life. But, yeah, not for me, like me at the end of the day, it's like pretty demotivating. seeing the paycheck, this and that. So, yo, I've worked at places where I work 70 hours a week, you know. So, yo, I'm fine with doing the hard work, but yeah. Anyways, was all of that being said, like I would do that, and I would have taken baseball more seriously. Also, I would have hit the gym. I think, honestly, I would have hit the gym and then taken baseball more seriously just to see how far I could. Alright, Siafik, thanks so much for watching. See ya. But yeah, I think that's another thing I would have done. I would have hit the gym and taken baseball more seriously because I always wonder like yo how far can have I pushed that, you know? But unfortunately, I was like I didn't have enough muscle mass and I was like pretty small. So it never worked out for me. But yeah, I always wonder like yo if I hit the gym and like put on some muscle, like I could have thrown faster and I would have had more baseball opportunities also maybe. But hey, that's all in the past now. I'm just thinking about my future. Party at my eggy. Careers are difficult. I went from math to English and just decided to pursue culinary arts. It can be brutal. Oh, yo, that's wait, yo, party. Yo, party at my eggy. Have you ever worked at a restaurant yet, though, or not yet? Cause yo, my number one recommendation is like try, experience the restaurant before going to school. Cause it's like I believe it's quite different. Cause I wanted to go to like culinary school also when I was younger. But then I was like, yo, I could just like work at a restaurant to see if I like it. And yo, to be honest, for me, it's like I enjoy it, but I didn't see it as something I could do for the rest of my life because it was like so exhausting, honestly. Like the places I worked at least, it might be different. Like where I worked, honestly, it was dysfunctional. Like that's a whole other like can of worms I'm not going to open today. But yeah, you might like it might be good, just to see what it's like in the industry also. But I hope you're enjoying the class. Like, yo, that's good because that's something I was interested in doing when I was like 15, and I never went through. It was like scared to take the risk. Parted mango. Oh, I've made that. Cabbage is my go-to green. I recently found one at the farmers market that was solid all the way through. Hardly any leaves. Can't remember the variety. Oh, yo, that's interesting. I guess it's like more watery then. Yeah, I guess it's more watery. Yeah, so if I hope you didn't want to make roll cabbage or anything like that. Party at my again. Not yet. I'm working as a chef at Detox right now. Detox, right? And a ton of friends in the culinary industry told me to avoid it. Wait, are you working in a? Wait, are you working in a detox facility? JHE, Okinawa, similar to Hawaii. Yo, I've never been to Okinawa nor Hawaii, so I'm unable to answer. Fabi, honestly, you should look into working in a crime lab. I work in law enforcement and people are pretty happy in the lab. Yo, I do have a bachelor's in science and I'm only missing two courses that are only offered once a year, plus two research projects. So I can't go back to school to get a bachelor's in chemistry also. So, I do have a chemical background. Yo, Krusty has to go to bed. It's okay, Krusty. Thanks so much for watching. Party at my Iggy. Super hearty. I use it in egg drop soup. Oh, okay, okay. I see more and more people adding cabbage to their soups though. Like, I saw one guy online blend a piece of bread and put it in his soup to add consistency. Like, I think the world of soup is very deep. It looks simple at first, but yo, looks like a whole situation. But yo, that's yo, you if I understand correctly, you working at a detox center, like that sounds interesting, because I've always like, man, I want to try working at one place that's not a restaurant just to see what it's like to like at a school, like an elementary school maybe, like high volume or like a buffet or like a detox center or like a hospital. Like, yo, this is a good. I hope you're having a good experience. Honestly, I hope you are, because it sounds like a really interesting job. Toji better Bertan Gojo. What's your plan for future? You look young as hell though. I thought you were 24 or 23. No, no, I'm a bit older than that, honestly. 24, 23, that was a while back. But I went to the casino last weekend. I got carded, folks. I got carded, and I was like, bro, I'm almost 30. And nothing you could do. And I bought a bottle of wine for someone the other day also, and I got carded again. So I'm like, then the guy was like, "Oh, you're so lucky." No, 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 no. But I'm like, yo, man, do I look under 18? Like, I don't think so. Part of my idea. Yeah, tons of people that have hit their rock bottoms are seeking help. Nothing like someone making a plate of food for someone that needs to know their care. Yeah, that's true. Like, it seems like working at a detox center as a cook is like a fulfilling experience, honestly. Like, yeah, I never thought about that because like me in my head, I'm like, yo, if I'm going back to the industry, I'm gonna work in a restaurant kitchen for overtime. Restaurant kitchen make like decent money. Not going to be life changing, but yeah, like I might be wrong, but when you work in I guess like a hospital or like a school or and in your case like a detox center, I don't know. I'm gonna assume there's more structure, right? Like not necessarily a 9 to 5, but like you're not working 16-hour days or anything crazy like that. I'm gonna assume, and they give you breaks and all that, and I'm gonna assume, right? So that's indeed something I could look into that I have not explored, but I hope you're having a good time there. Like it's a good experience for you. Watch online. Another surprise stream. What's at the start line? Okay, so for those who don't know, the Rice Bowl channel is currently not fully monetized, and I'm missing around 20 hours. It's hard to say. It's hard to say like how many more hours I need because YouTube is 6 days behind. But when I do the calculation, I believe I'm only missing around 20 hours to get this channel fully monetized. That's right. So every short that's viewed, every video that's viewed, is going to start making like a fraction of a penny basically. And right now, I've uploaded almost 1,300 pieces of content on this channel, and I didn't have ads or anything like that. I wasn't paid in ads or anything like that. But in 20 more hours of watch time, all of that is going to change. I'm going to be on the start line to be able to make a tiny bit of money on YouTube. So welcome back to the Rice Ball channel. But yeah, that's the start line basically. I was keeping it a bit like clouded. I wasn't saying it directly, but yeah, the Rice Bowl channel is very close to full monetization. You need 4,000 hours, and this was a humbling experience, honestly. I didn't think it was going to take me this many videos. But the last channel that I got monetized happened pretty fast. I had one video pop off, and in the span of 2 months, it got to 4,000 watch hours that I needed. But yeah, this one was a struggle. It's been 9 months where I've been actively working towards getting it monetized. And this wasn't like 9 months of like dilly dallying. Upload one video and wait 9 months. I uploaded like hundreds of videos in that time. So, anyways, we're going to see what happens if there's going to be any changes. Might be able to make a bit of money on this channel now. Right now I do get some money from memberships, this and that, super thanks and all that. So thank you very much. But yeah, in 20 hours it's going to be full monetization, so that's exciting, and I'll be at the start line. Anyways, thank you for the question. Watcher. Well, I think I lost your, yeah, Watcher online. Vortex Coder. What about study computer science or computer engineering to become a software engineer? I'm sure you have a lot of friends who are software engineers. Maybe just ask them for suggestions. Yeah, so I'm basically I applied to like a government funded program that gives you certain like it's at a school, right? And it's not a bachelor's and it's not a boot camp or anything like that, but they give you like training to basically become like like soft it's computer related. So I don't want to give too much because then it would be really easy to dox me, I think, and like find all the information. I don't want to give too much information, but yeah, like that's the school I applied for. So we're going to see if it happens. So who knows? In maybe 2 years, I might be working at like like a help desk, or like I might be a software engineer or something like that. If school works out, we're going to see. But yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, Vortex Coder, yo, you hit the nail on the head. So I'm not studying computer science necessarily, but like adjacent to that, hopefully. Told you, if you could choose your major again, what would you choose? If I had to choose again, it would probably be computer science. Like after like looking at everything and see how much my friends make and what I've read online and like the working conditions and all that. But if I had to stay like in the Department of Agriculture like I studied, I would probably go into to like nutrition maybe. No, but it's hard to say. Like I wasn't even that interested in nutrition. Like I probably would have went back to food science and now I'd be like, oh, the money's so bad. So it's hard to say, but yeah, probably like computer science. Or I would have been interested, I think, to become a gym teacher. That's something also that I would have been interested in doing, but That's yeah. Yeah, those two I think computer science or physical education. I think these two courses are some like things I would have been interested in. And me like I just like exercising a lot, moving around my body, this and that, and I'd like to, share that to the next generation. Because there's a lot of people my age, they just come home, Netflix, they go to bed. I don't know how they do it, but I still like running. I still like calisthenics, weightlifting, and all that. I don't have the biggest muscles, but I think I'm healthy. My average heart rate, for those who are interested, is 49. Usually it's a bit lower, as you could see. I had a bit of alcohol today, so that's why it's high. But usually you could see it's lower than 49. The average is 49, but yeah, so I'm like relatively healthy, right? And that's why I'd like to be able to share that to the next generation. And health and fitness, it's like the type of content I do consume, food, health, and fitness, like a lot of people, I guess. But yeah, it would have been fun to make that my job, but unfortunately, I studied food science. Party at Miami. It's only been open for 2 months, so slightly unstructured, but the few patients we have are great. It's in LA County, but we get people from all over the country. Oh snap! But I guess like if it's only been 2 months, y'all been open. I guess it's like all new, right? So it's like I don't know if you have like state of the art equipment, and I guess everything is clean still. So I worked at one place where they opened, and I joined 1 month after, and it was great. Everything was clean, and there weren't any like cliques, like little groups that formed it, so it's like very easy to talk to people. I don't know if that's what your experience is like, but that's something I'd suggest if you're looking for a job, like join somewhere that opened relatively recently. Because if you join somewhere that's been around for like 20 years, just people have been working together for like 4 or 5 years, and when they talk with each other, it's hard to like include yourself also. So then you become like a bit like alone. When I worked at McDonald's, some shifts did feel like that, but other places, if you join right when they open, you become friends with everyone, and it's like a lot of fun. Watch it online. If you need 20 hours, so 1 hour streams for 20 days would do it. No, how it works is the number of people who watch all the hours you guys watch combined count to my 20 hours. So if I streamed for 1 hour and 20 people watched on average, I would be there basically. Part 8 Maya game makes it really nice to learn about food from different areas. Um, uh, Makes sense. Sounds like a cool gig. Would that impact this channel? Yo, honestly, if I went back to school, I think it would impact the channel because apparently it's so intense. Like the school is like, yo, a lot of the people who go back to this, they are adults. They it's like, these people all used to work, but they like a lot of people quit their job, because it's like so intense. And they when I went to university, they didn't even do interviews and all that. But here, it's like there's a whole process. Send us your resume, where you've worked, interview. How do you do under stress? How do you perform under pressure? Like, this has been a whole like, I'm kind of scared, honestly. I hope I don't have to abandon this channel or anything, because I put so much like effort into this channel. But yeah, like I don't think you're going to see something like 3 videos a day. Like I guess I'll be more. I guess wait. How should I phrase this? Like when I'm working, I'm more active on YouTube than when I'm in school. Because when I was in university, it was bad, folks. I was barely uploading. So we're going to see what happens. But at least shorts, it's different. You could upload, make them quicker. But I really want to get into long videos in 2025. So I might try to film and edit a lot of those in January. So when school starts in February, and if I go back, I could just like trickle them out. Like drops of water, like one video a week or something. So we'll see anyways. We'll see. Masturbator, what's up? Hope you're doing good. Um Party at my all the gym teachers at the high school I went to were related, mom, son, and son's wife. Who had been his gym teacher. Oh snap. Yo, that's wild. Who has been his gym teacher when he was in high school. Yeah, gym teacher is definitely something I would have been interested in doing also, but couldn't take the risk. Vortex Kodo, hope it works out, bro. Maybe you can become a software engineer come to NYC and make YouTube videos about it. Lol, yo. I have a friend from high school. I'm not going to name any names. You could take a guess. I'm not going to neither confirm or deny it. But I had a friend, who we went to the same high school together, and he kind of blew up actually on YouTube not recently, a few years back, and he moved maybe to New York, somewhere in the United States, and he's making those coding videos, and he has a huge following and all that. And I'm happy because I knew like him. It looks like he just popped out of nowhere. And he got success instantly, but that's not the case because I remember when we were like 14 years old, every time at lunch, we'd eat lunch together, we'd be like, yo, like discussing YouTube views and like ideas and stuff, like just YouTube and all that. Because, back in the day, I might be like dating myself, but, back in the day, YouTube was still pretty niche. It was for the nerds and all that. And, yeah, not many people were like as invested into YouTube as we were. So, I'm happy he found success on his channel. I found a bit of success here, a bit of success on my last channel, but he found like a lot of success on his. So I'm happy his hard work paid off. But yeah, I don't want to dox myself right here. And we were good friends in high school, but I haven't spoken to him basically in a while. Like I guess ever since we graduated, I'm more friendly. Like basically, he was like his brother was my age basically, so I became friends with him also basically because we were all on the same bus route, all that. We were into YouTube. Um, uh, but anyways, yeah, the last time I spoke to him, it was like we hadn't like spoken to each other in like years. And when he hit 100,000, I messaged him like, "Yo, let's go, man! Congrats, Vortex Coder Frying Bull." We'll see. It might be that, but neither confirm nor deny. There's a lot of people in tech, right? Like Geomet Tech, um, Robert Elder, Software. Who else is there? There's like Neat Code. There's a lot of people, right? But Vortex Coder, I think you may have hit the nail on the head. Maybe. I don't know. Anyways, Masturbator, I like your videos, man, but the pacing is too fast. Yo, it's shorts though. That's just. I guess I could experiment with a slower pacing shorts. I see some people do it, like Ryan Johnson. Even like a lot of people when they do what I eat in a day, they give their opinion on the food, show the situation a bit. But me, I'm just like, I ate this, I ate that, bam, 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 bam. It's like rapid fire, and I always thought like people, their brains have been like kind of fried, like mine also from short form content. So you have to be like rapid fire. It's like a machine, like that basically. But then, like, one of the people I enjoy the most, he's not that fast paced. So I always tell myself, like, maybe, like, take the pedal off the metal, take a step back, and, slow down the shorts a bit. But then I'm always making them when I'm in a rush. Like, I don't have a short for tomorrow, and I have to have one uploaded in 6 hours, right? Nothing scripted, nothing, you know what I mean? So I'm always like last minute, 'cause, like, I have this problem, but like with procrastination, basically. But so I just end up doing the easy round. Okay, this is what I need to do. Bam, 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 bam. And so it's like fast paced. But I have to think about it if I want to like bring this channel to the next level. I think. I told you, work hard, bro. I hope you become successful. Inshallah, you'll be happy in life. Good night, brother. Yo, thanks so much for watching, Toji. I think you're a new viewer also, so yo, I appreciate that. Oh, the boy, I just came, and the first thing I listened to was "I Will Beat Her." Yo, I'm not too sure what you're talking about. I'm sorry. Chuppy, big fan, Red Bull. Love you, man. Yo, Chuppy, thank you so much for supporting the channel and watching. Thank you. Party at my Eggy college struggle meals are real, and honestly, it makes for helpful content to other students. The thing is, I don't know any college struggle meals to be fair, cause like I lived with my parents honestly during the whole time. So to be honest, like I didn't have that like life. I was just like living at home, and I'd make food at home, or like sometimes like my dad would make us food, my mom would make us food, I made food. We'd split it up pretty good. We'd help each other out basically, but I can't relate honestly. Like I can't relate to the people who like, oh, they move cross country, like they could have went to like a college in state, but they move out state or something, and then because some people end up paying a lot of money for college also, right? Like where I went, like luckily for me, in US dollars, it probably cost me like my mom paid, but I think it was around like $10,000, $12,000 for my whole time in USD for college. And then you hear people paying 50,000 USD, so like and going into student debt, this and that. But yeah, when I was in college, it was like, and I didn't have a huge commute either, to be fair. So I just eat all my meals at home, and I could think about cheap meals though, because I am definitely one who's on this side of not precaution necessarily, but of saving money. So I do have some meals that I do like making for cheap. So yeah, that's definitely something we could look into. Thank you for the idea, party. Yo, Vortex Coder, I saw that you retracted your message, but I saw the message and yo, that was a good guess. Good night, bro. Trust the process and don't give up, yo. Thank you, Vortex. Thank you. Thank you for watching it. Um, uh, Celicia Victoria Loveday, looking forward to your next long video. Yo, I'm editing it right now. Not sure when I'll get it out. If I pull like an all-nighter today, I think I could get it out in 2 days. But the thing is, like my sleep schedule is so wrecked right now. I woke up at 5:30 p.m. today, so yeah, I'm gonna have to see what happens with that. I have to like fix my sleep schedule first. I could make a video about that actually. I might do that. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Mass debater. Your pacing keeps your channel's authenticity. Keep doing it. Okay, yo. The thing is though, like I'm trying to figure out like what can I do to bring this channel to the next level. Like this channel's probably going to hit like 50,000 subscribers, but like in a few weeks. But how do I get to 100,000? Like that's what I'm thinking about. Constantly thinking about. Like how can I get this channel to 100,000 subscribers? Soft T. I used to follow you on TikTok, but that account hasn't posted in 2 years. Yeah, you're correct. That was my old account using my old YouTube username. That was based on my whole like old channel, and then basically like that TikTok gave me the confidence that yo people enjoy this content, so I can make a new channel and people might still watch it. So that's why I made this channel. But yo, Softy, you're a long time viewer, so I appreciate that. Yo, Hanzo, what's up? Hope you're doing good. But yo, we've been streaming now for 1 hour and 12 minutes. And I wanted to stop streaming at like 7 minutes today, so I'm surprised. I got a bit of surge of energy because people started watching. I am tired and I still need to I still need to like edit a bit, but yeah, we're gonna see what happens next. When will you move to America? Yo, I might already be in America, in Louisiana, to be precise. Takoyaki senpai, do you still live in Japan? No, not anymore. Yo, I moved back to my parents' place. This time, I'm like in the videos, I say like what I eat in a day living in Japan, and just to keep it simple, but like to be fair, I was like more visiting my grandmother for an extended period of time. But yeah, I don't live in Japan right now. I live at my parents' place in North America. Party at my Iggy. Japanese spins on dishes is good. I made buttermilk pancakes and the other morning and added brown butter, kinoko, and black sesame to the batter. Half would like. Oh, yo, party. Are you half Japanese also? Yo, that's why. 'Cause there's not a lot of us. Yo, there's not a lot of us, unfortunately. Yo, every single time I see another half Japanese person, it's like, cause, cause let's say you're like, you find someone from your ethnicity or your nationality, like you have shared experiences, like yo, did you used to eat potato chips with chopsticks, or, but like, I'm trying to think, did you used to watch Anpanman and Arthur at the same time, like Japanese kids show, English kids show, and did you used to read Korokoro Komiku and like stuff like that? But yo, there's no one to share these experiences with, unfortunately. But Vortex Coder, well, it's not a guess. Yo, it was a good guess. Nix, congratulations, it's a celebration. Yo, that sounds like the PewDiePie song. Watch it online. Ah, yes, Louisiana. Nick, what's a day living in the US? Yo, 24 hours. Oh, snap. So party, yo, oh, okay, yo, snap, you're half Japanese. That's wild, yo. Did you grow up in North America or in Japan? Because I think your experience. I think the biggest thing though is if your mom is Japanese or if your dad's Japanese when you're half Japanese, because that like that yeah that changes things a lot. I feel because like a lot of my half Japanese yeah like a lot of my half Japanese friends. Not that I have many. I only have like a couple, but it's their moms that are Japanese. A lot of the time, I guess it's case by case. It's hard to say. Like, yo, I'm just curious, like, man, because I know, like, my dad's Japanese. I'm his son, so he like really like, transferred me to Japanese culture, taught me the language, this and that. But yo, it's not like that. I have some Japanese friends like over here who don't really speak the language, don't know the culture. Like if you tell them like, did you used to watch Anpanman growing up? They'd be like, this and that. So it's like it's always a bit different with Japanese people. So, but it's always interesting hearing the stories. Softy, maybe you should bring the TikTok back to have two sources for viewership. Yo, I thought about making a rice bowl TikTok. I don't know if it would be successful or not, to be honest, because like I don't use TikTok anymore ever since YouTube Shorts became a thing. At one point, I was like, I stopped watching YouTube and I was exclusively watching TikTok. But then at one point, like I was like, when Shorts came out, I was like, yo, I don't need TikTok anymore. So yeah, I haven't used TikTok in a while. But and the other thing with TikTok is like back in the day when I used to use it, you couldn't schedule uploads, and I didn't have internet at home, so I'd have to go to the supermarket every day if I wanted to upload. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But yeah, I'm not on TikTok anymore, and right now I'm just concentrating my efforts to get this channel to 100,000 subscribers. But we're gonna see. Party at Miami, North America, fourth, fifth generation. Oh snap! Okay, so I guess your ancestors came to North America like back in the day. Cause I guess I'm second generation. Cause my dad's the first one to come here, and then I'm his son, right? So I guess I'm second generation. Party at Miami, yes, I think it's around 9 out of 10 Japanese interracial marriages are Japanese women. Yeah, that's how it is. I think because in the whole Japanese school I went to in North America, I believe I'm the only. Okay, there was only my family where like the dad was like Japanese and the mom was like white. And then there was one family where the dad was Japanese and I think the mom was like Vietnamese or Chinese or something like that. But then all the other families was it was either Japanese or Japanese mom and like the dad would be like from another country. So yeah, that was interesting to see. Partied my gay. Grew up on CN and Pokemon, but fell in love with the anime after Assassination Classroom. Yo, Assassination Classroom. I remember watching that in real time. I don't have the manga, unfortunately. Yo, some of the mangas that really got me like really like hooked onto anime or like mangas this and that. But okay, my brain isn't functioning, but I'll just give a rundown on like mangas and like anime that I enjoy or used to enjoy. I don't like really have time to watch that nowadays, but like Yakitate Japan, Cross Game, Bakuman, Silver Spoon, One Piece, Dorabese. I don't know if anyone used to read Koro growing up. It's like a magazine full of comics for kids, but like Dorabese. Man, this is bringing back memories. Love playing the Pokemon games. Still play like competitive online sometimes, but it is what it is. JHE, the channel name Rice Bowl is a bit difficult to search on YouTube, easier to search what I eat in a day in Japan. Yo, that's what I realized also, and I thought what would happen is if I got enough subscribers is if enough people typed in Rice Bowl, my channel name would pop up, like my channel would pop up. So people would then check my channel when they wanted to just like make a rice bowl recipe. But unfortunately, despite this channel having like almost 26 million views, when you type in rice bowl, it's not the first thing that pops up. You get like Joshua Wiseman rice bowl recipe, quick and easy rice bowl recipe from Joshua Wiseman. And I'm like, yo, bro, I have 26 million views on YouTube almost. Yo, you would think they would put me up there, but no, and it's like too late now. It's the whole branding of the channel, right? So I could have went the rice gum route and choose something more original, but yeah, that was like there was some search engine optimization in mind, like when I titled this channel Rice Bowl, but it just really didn't work out, unfortunately. And now it's like too late to change it. Party at Mayagi, second gen, everyone's grandma is from Okinawa, haha, probably from the military. Yo, My, uh, oh, I guess so, yeah, but no, not from where I don't know where in North America you are. You might be on the West Coast, but where I am, like, there's really not that many Japanese people where I'm at. Like outside the Japanese school, I only have like two Japanese friends, and one like I don't really speak to all that much anymore. But we were really good friends in high school. And then I have another Japanese friend. He's half Japanese and like half Italian, and that's a fluke. But other than him, like yo, just like not there's just not that many of us where I'm at. And I always wondered if I lived on the West Coast, what it would be like, because I see all the other like let's say like the Chinese people, they have their group of people, like oh the Chinese kids, and then like you know what I mean, like the Vietnamese kids, oh the Filipinos are all together. So I always wondered what it would be like growing up and having like being with the Japanese kids, but yeah, I never got that experience when growing up. But I always wondered, I still do, like what would have that been like, and then you go to like your friend's house and so if I were to go to a friend's house, I don't know, we would eat like pizza or like food from other countries basically. But if like I was going to like one of like a friend's house from one of the Japanese kids, if like the mom would give me like miso soup or if their dad would like, oh, let's order sushi or something like that instead of like let's go to McDonald's. But anyways, that's all from the past, and it is what it is. Watch online. Does that technically make you first generation since you're the first one born and raised in Louisiana? Now, I think I'm second generation because my dad came here first. So my dad is first generation. I'm not too sure though. Um, JG, what was that manga about baking bread? Yeah, Yakitate Japan. It's one of my favorite mangas, favorite animes. It's like so entertaining, and yeah, I don't know. I enjoy that manga a lot. I've read it like twice all the way through. I have to do a stream one day where I show all my mangas. I don't know how many people are interested in like me showing my manga collection. I have like bookshelves and bookshelves full with manga. I'd have to just find a good time to do it because people are asleep and all that right now. It's almost 4 a.m. It's 3:59 a.m. right now. But yeah, in my room, I have thousands of volumes of mangas that I would like to share, like share everyone. If you know my old channel, it's like my first video on my old channel that I uploaded like 12 years ago. But that's some future content. Party at Miami, yeah, West Coast, but grew up in a town that was less than 2% Asian. Oh, okay, yo, that's a whole other story then, because like where I live at least, there's like I'm East Coast, or I used to be East Coast when I grew up. Now Louisiana Coast, but but on the where I used to grow up, yeah, like my elementary school, I would say was like half Asian, and then in university, our class in food science was like 80% Asian, I would say. In high school, we were a bit less. We might have been like 2%, 3%, but yo, we stuck together. So, yeah. Anyways, that is what it is. But yeah, I always wondered like I just never had people growing up where like share the Japanese experience with. So I always wonder like what that would be like. Party at my again. I went to an only I was the only Japanese student, but went to UCI where I met more Japanese students. Yo, when I was in university, also I had the chance to meet some Japanese folks, right? And I went to a language exchange thing once, but unfortunately, like I didn't know anyone, and I was a bit shy and I was a bit late, so I couldn't really like insert myself into the group. So I just left, and ever since then, I never. So I used to check the page on Facebook, the Japanese Students Association. I was like, yo, I should go to an event one day, but it never happened. And it is what it is, though. It is what it is. No regrets. I enjoyed my time in. No, that's a lie. I didn't enjoy my time in university, but no regrets. Vortex Coder, hashtag Reister, yo, Vortex Coder knows where, no, Vortex Coder knows, Vortex knows too much, I think, on me. JH, if dad is Japanese, the kid looks Asian, but if mom is Japanese, the kid will look more white. Do you think this is true? Yeah, 100% honestly. But like Party at my Iggy is saying, no, it just depends on the person. Genetics are wild, haha. That, in my case though, like that's what actually, I don't know. I was going to say 100% honestly, but I just don't know enough kids where the dad is Japanese and the mom is white. So actually, I retract my statement. Because the only thing, like my only way to comparison is like me versus like the other half Japanese people I know who all their moms are Japanese. But the thing is, it's like, yo, some of them don't even really look all that Asian, if you know what I mean. And then like then there's me where people are like, yo, like why is your mom white? Like, are you adopted? I'm like, oh no, I'm half. You know, so yeah, like Party says it might be case by case. I don't know enough half Japanese people to like make a not that I know like to make an educated decision. Not like now that I think of it, yeah, I don't have enough like information to make an educative decision. But from my perspective, though, that seems to be the case. But with that being said, though, there's one guy who was like my dad's friend who was Japanese who married a white woman, and your son looked pretty hot. So yeah, I guess it is all part of genetics. And then there's my brother. He kind of look. People say he looks Hispanic, so I don't know. It looks. I guess it's all genetics. Yeah, it's hard to say. I was gonna say yeah, 100% true, but now that I think of it, it's not that much of a slam dunk home run situation after all. Part of my egg might also be on how much they tan too. I was always pretty pale, so people usually knew I was Asian. I thought like a lot of Asian people tell me I'm pale, but like I don't really think so. Honestly, I feel like I'm pretty dark. I like it when I'm really dark. Like I don't know. I feel like getting into the sun, this and that. And I feel healthy, you know. Like when I'm all tanned up and dark, you know. Like I feel healthy, like because it means I'm outside and like getting that vitamin D and sunlight. But yeah, there's some like people I used to work with in Japan, you know. Mostly the girls I used to work with, they'd come into work and it would be like 35 degrees outside with like the whole visor and like gloves going down their arms and like with an umbrella on their bike. Like, yo, they were allergic to the sun or something. It's like the Japanese beauty standards, this and that. But yeah, yo, me personally, like, yo, I loved getting tan, this and that. And then they'd all be like, yo, you're so dark, no, 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 no. I'm like, yo, this is how I like it. You know, it means I'm in the sun running outside, you know, with that vitamin D, no complaints. But yeah, it's a matter of perspective, I guess. Party at my Iggy, sunscreen all day, every day for me, haha. Yo, I never wore sunscreen like most of my life, but then I realized like I started developing a sunspot somewhere. It's hard to see on camera, and then my mom was like, "Yo, you're going to regret it, son. You're going to regret it just before you end up like me and your dad." 'Cause I guess my mom has sunspots, but but you should wear sunscreen. And then I read about like the research on skin cancer and all that. So yeah, now I wear sunscreen also, not during the winter, just during the summer. Apparently, I have to wear it during the winter also. But yo, you won't catch me doing that. Like I like putting on sunscreen, then putting my gloves on those oily hands. Not gonna happen. But but you know, like sunspots. Speaking of sunspots, you know, like when I was younger, I didn't have any acne, any pimples, like all throughout high school. I think like throughout like like middle school, high school years, like for those 5 years, 6 years span, I only had like two pimples. And then there's like some kids who had pimples, and I was like, yo, it looks pretty cool, like a pimple. Like it's almost like an accessory. I wonder what it would be like to have a pimple. But then like I got a pimple, I was like, nah, yo, this isn't it. And what I didn't like about pimples is like when I'd wash my face or like shave, it would rip and it would like it was like a headache to deal with. So yeah, I had a moment for a sec where I was like, yo, the pimple, it's kind of like wearing a ring. It's like an accessory, something like that when I was younger. And then when I started getting them, I was like, yo, this is out of control. Please stop. I don't need it. And yeah, I had an issue after like when I was in my 20s actually was acne because I got hooked onto Kellogg's Crave cereal and I guess the chocolate in it or something did something to my skin, but I couldn't stop eating it. I used to eat 2 3 bowls in the morning with the milk and all that. But yeah, I was hooked on that cereal for a while, and then I snapped out of it. I was like, yo, I can't keep having Kellogg's Crave, you know. But yeah, that stuff definitely made me break up, but it was so delicious, you know. Party at my egg. We got cute stickers that helped us acne. Literally, accessorizing acne is a thing. Yo, that's the thing. Like, I saw, like, at one point, I saw it like as oh, like it's like wearing a ring or like an earring or something. But yeah, yo, if you could avoid it, yo, don't follow. It's like those people who are younger and they're like, yo, if I wear glasses, I know someone like that. Like, if I wear glasses, people are going to think I'm smart. So yo, they like watch TV like right up close like that, and destroy their eyes basically and get glasses and like yo, don't do that. Like just stay as healthy as possible, I guess. Party at my game. When I had four stitches, I matched my band-aids to my outfit. Oh snap, yo, color coordination. I've never gotten more free food in my life. Yo, I yo, that might be a West Coast thing, because I think, yo, tell me if I'm wrong, but yo, people on the West Coast like seem to be more laid back and friendly than those on the East Coast, you know? Like I feel like if I was on the West Coast and I was wearing like a yellow shirt and a yellow cap, they'd be like, "Whoa, whoa," and then, like I get like a free smoothie or something. That's just my image, you know. Like I guess from watching movies and all that, when you see it like California and all that, I haven't been there long enough to know. But yeah, where I live is like people. It's more like hustle and bustle, like do everyone doing their own thing. JG, do Japanese kids drink milk despite lactose intolerance being common? Yo, I'm not too sure because I didn't grow up around all that many Japanese kids, but I think at lunch they do get milk. It's hard to say though, because like I had a childhood friend and like she just didn't drink milk growing up, so that's why like we would always say like, oh, that's why you're so short, this and that. But no, I drank so much milk. I drank like one or two glasses a day. But yeah, I'm trying to think like. Yeah, I can't give an educated guess just because I didn't grow up there. Vortex Coder, I don't know anything, bro. I'm just here to encourage and motivate others to pursue coding. Haha. Anyways, goodbye. See you next time. Yo, Vortex Coder. Thank you so much for watching, and yo, thank you for being a member. I say it every time, but yo, I appreciate it, you know. For those who are interested, for the low cost of 99 cents a month, you could become a member of this channel, but unfortunately, the only perks you get are your name turns green and little stickers and little like icons beside your name. But yeah, party at my. But yeah, anyways, Vortex Coders, thank you so much for watching. Party at my Iggy. More chatty, I think, might be a bit of Oh, okay. I understand because I'm part of the. Yo, I understand party. Yo, yo, the places where I used to work at, it was like that and worse. Like, yo, a lot of these cooks and chefs, man, like, yo, the self medication is on another level. Yo, Hanzo, yo, nice to see you active in chat. Sam Paco Eyes, you're scaring me, bro. Yo, I'm not too sure what we're talking about. But okay, yo, my phone battery, like, it's about to go out, I think 19%. So I might end the stream here, folks. I just want to thank everyone for watching, and yo, I think we have some like first time viewers here. So yo, what like yo, thank you so much for watching at like Party at Mayagi, Hanzo, yo, like a lot of first time viewers today. Thank you for being active in chat also, because you know like I'm not really able to like just talk on my own. It's like just when there's a conversation going and then people like tune into the conversation, this and that. Anyways, so I just want to thank everyone for watching today's stream. Thank you for the support. Even like just watching the streams, watching the channel helps me out a lot. So I hope you guys have a nice day. See you in the next video, next live streams. Thank you for the participation. Have a nice day. See you in the next video or stream, and good. But no, yo, watch your online. Yo, we might already be at the 20-hour mark. I'm going to see when I log off how many hours this. I think around 15 hours, but we're going to see. Yo, Tanakami, thank you so much. Party at my Eggies, thank you so much. Watch your online, thank you so much. I hope everyone has a good rest, good sleep. Have a nice day. See you in the next video, and good